What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with another E for E video, and today we're gonna be going over Wild Forest with our boy Dabuddah, der gute alte Schnegler, our homie from Germany. Going hard with Wild Forest. Let's jump right in and see what he's got to say about the TGE that is upcoming.
Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. My name is Dabuddah and today we are finally going to talk about what everybody wants to know right now. When TGE, when WF, when is the freaking token released? And we're going to talk about that today because we finally got some.
Well, there it is. He's hyped. Looks like, this man has been out here grinding, and he has been making so many videos lately about Wild Forest. He's been playing the game, and Wild Forest is a very, very fun, innovative game. The first time I played it, it kind of blew my mind. The simplicity of it at the same time as the high skill cap, the different ways you can use your units, the different ways you can go from micro to macro, all in this tiny little map. Very, very well balanced. So, gameplay good. Now there's been a lot of hype around when is their token coming? How is it going to be integrated into the game, into the economy? And it looks like the TGE announcement is upon us. So let's see what they have to say.
Announcements, some juicy announcement from the team. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and now have fun with the video. So just yesterday evening I wasn't ready to record because, guys, look at this, I am moving, so I wasn't able to record this right away, but you get the news now. And yes, they posted a long post on Twitter and also made a big announcement in the Discord, and also Artem, the CEO, shared something with the Lords beforehand. But let's talk about what they actually wrote here. So the team is excited to share more updates regarding the upcoming TGE. Everybody has been asking for this. Everybody was a bit down because we didn't get any news on this, but now, guys, we do.
And I mean, hindsight is 2020, right? So any of these projects where the TGE didn't quite happen as quick as some wanted, it may turn out to be a blessing in disguise. It seems like the markets have turned. Obviously, today we saw a little bit of global economic chaos, but overall, it seems like, everything is moving in the direction that us Web3 believers have been thinking about and praying for and working towards this whole time. And I think Wild Forest is going to have some really good timing here with their upcoming TGE. I think they're going to be able to take that full hype wave, which is going to be great for Ronin, great for the economy of everyone in this ecosystem, right? We've got the Ronin effect going in strong, and let's see exactly what's going to happen with this Wild Forest launch and where, these loyal Ronin followers are going to be able to, come up and get rewarded for their time and their efforts.
Have something written here. So first of all, let's get the elephant out of the room. The TGE is scheduled for Q4 of 2024. So the last quarter, which is starting today. So it's start of October. This is the last quarter of 2024. So it might come also around Christmas.
Looking like Wild Forest going to be a Christmas present to end off the year. Like you said, we're in Q4, so there's not much time to wait. This announcement is coming out very close to their, projected launch date. So it looks like they're on track. It seems like they're going to be able to follow through with this. If you ask me, I got a good feeling about this. Let's go.
We don't know just yet, but it's coming soon, guys. So relief, breathe through the mouth and breathe out of the nose. It is coming soon and it's not postponed to.
Isn't it in through the nose and out of the mouth? We've got different breathwork teachers, Dabuddah. We need to have a chat and see what's good, bro. But either way, breathing is good. Stick to that breathing.
to 2025. So what else did they say here though? They're saying that they're continuing their talks with top tier centralized exchanges. So for those of you who don't know what that is something like Binance, for example, you know, where tokens are traded. And they understand the need to maximize exposure and success. And of course, they also hear the community's concerns, which was really, really loud, and try to avoid further delays.
So, you know, I think Dabuddah brings up a great point there. Communities of games aren't always maybe as patient as we should be, including myself. We expect a lot from game developers, and we forget that in Web3, these games are very complex. The economy has to be taken into account. If you launch a token, if you launch your NFTs too early, you don't have a full plan in place. You don't have a way to bring some kind of money back into the cycle, into the loop. You got to finish the loop, right? So you have to be giving away money with, you know, people do it in different ways, staking, play to earn, play to airdrop. But that money has to come from somewhere, right? So you have to make that connection, and taking your time is not a bad thing. But still, let's see what they've actually come up with. Let's see if they talk about it here, or if we still got to wait a little bit to find out the real meaty details about how, you know, the WF token is going to work. But it looks like withdrawal systems. Let's see what happens.
They want the TGE to happen just like we also do. And some people in the comments don't think that I want the TGE to happen. But yes, guys, I am in the same boat as you guys. I want this to happen, you know. I am hyped about this. And yeah, so if we see further hesitations from these centralized exchanges, they will proceed with a DEX listing. So a decentralized exchange, like for example, Katana. You know, that's a decentralized exchange. There's like no big company behind that. And yeah, I'm not sure how I do feel about that. I mean, most of the time you do want TGE to happen of a centralized exchange, because many people are on these centralized exchanges, and there's,
you know, on that note, being on centralized exchanges, Binance Launchpad, it helps a lot. We saw with AXS, we've seen it with other tokens from Web3 gaming and just from Web3 DeFi or other AI projects. When you're on Binance, when you're on Coinbase, they even, you know, the coins usually pump because of this reason. Being on these centralized exchanges that gives millions and millions of people access to these tokens that wouldn't have known about it otherwise. They're not going to go on to Uniswap and search for the Wild Forest token. That's just not how it works. There's too many scams out there. It's not safe enough. But if you make it onto a Coinbase, if you make it onto a Binance, it really legitimizes your project. It legitimizes your token in the eyes of many. So, you know, I can see why they're trying to push that envelope, try to get in there. But if they're not able to, they're also trying to balance it out and make sure to launch this TGE, you know, in a respectable amount of time.
Lots of like money on there, and people will get into the project even if they don't really know what it's about. But we do want this TGE to happen, so if there's no other choice than to do it on a DEX, you know, I guess I'm happy with it. I don't remember the last TG I took part with, which was only on a DEX, but guys, you want it, I want it, so let's make this happen. The exact date here will be announced as closer as we get to the event, so please rest assured it will come. Just be happy with what we got yesterday, please. And they will also provide us with full transparency as we finalize these preparations. The remaining features for the TGE include the WF token withdrawal system, so we then can withdraw the tokens from our in-game. Then also the WF smart contract preparations, and also an audit. Audit is always great. We always want someone to look at it and actually have the security behind that. And then also solidifying the withdrawal logistics. When these things are all done, then the priority remains delivering, of course, real utility to the token, because we don't want it to drop without any utility, as we see in many other projects. And also then refine the game and the economy, so they're focused on ensuring it's sustainable.
And this kind of comes back to what I was saying a bit ago. They're taking their time. They're gathering data within the game. They're making sure they know what the players want. They're trying to listen to the community. These are all very important things. And then once they've got more data, more information, more opinions that they've, trusted and vetted, then they can find a much cleaner and better way to integrate these Wild Forest tokens into the game, into the economy, and give that feedback loop that we're always looking for.
And engaging economy that benefits all players here. Then they say here the TGE is just the beginning for Wild Forest. Then beyond the TGE, they're committed to expanding the ecosystem, blah, blah, blah. We don't have to get into all the details here, but here, this is also something interesting. Our plans include a revised leaderboard reward system, introducing leagues to onboard new players and reward long-term
leagues. Leagues. Yes, I think leagues is a very good idea, and I know the perfect people that could help us figure it out. They're right there. Yeah, they know how to do that. They're good at that league thing. Shows. Let's go, baby. I'm down. Hit us up. Let's go.
Holders and competitors alike. So this is very important because here again the community had some really loud concerns and they revised these leaderboards, and actually they also promised just today to give us a revised leaderboard setting just now, like today, like maybe after I edit this video. But so definitely stay tuned, go inside of the Discord, follow me on Twitter. I'll definitely make a post about that as soon as we get some new information about that. And then we also have expeditions to introduce.
You can really tell that Dabuddah loves this game. He really enjoys it. He's putting his heart and soul into it. He's very passionate. You gotta love it. And that's what it takes for these Web3 games to really make it to that next level. You need these passionate creators who come out, make the content, keep everybody updated, let everybody know what's going on. And Dabuddah, my boy, he's out here doing it. Well done. Hats off, brother.
Fresh strategic elements to a single player gameplay. So here maybe PvE is a thing. Very, very interesting. I cannot wait to see what they're cooking here, because single player gameplay is not two players as we know from PvP. This is really interesting what they're cooking here. It's the first time I actually read this somewhere. And then also refined gameplay.
So a PvE, interesting. Wild Forest already, the way you play the game, the mechanics of the game are all already one of a kind. As far as I know, I've never played a game anything like it. So that means that there's a lot of room in a PvE to also bring a new kind of game that people have never seen. And when you add these new in-game mechanics that would have worked in Web 2, but I just haven't seen them. So they came up with something new and exciting, and you can add the NFTs, and you can add the economy. Ooh, it's starting to feel pretty spicy if you ask me. Okay, I like it.
Mechanics and upcoming features like Guild Wars, 100% down for that. From competitive gameplay. So definitely let's make a guild together, let's play together, let's make this.
Let's make a guild together, baby. Let's go, Dabuddah. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll get back into it and we'll run it. We'll run the tables. We'll let them know that the German power is coming. Let's go, Dabuddah. We got this.
Great together. Then also plans that include unit rank and level extensions. So we go further than the 30 level cap that we have right now. Very interesting. Maybe even a new rarity at some point, like mystic units maybe. And then insights into future lands gameplay. Oh my god, guys, you don't know how hyped I am about this. But these are, in my opinion, so we gotta stay calm about this. This is far away information, so let's
tell him, Dabuddah, tell him, stay calm. Stay calm. But land gameplay, you know what I'm saying? I got a Lord. I'm going to hold that Lord, see what's up with the land. I'm always interested to see how games bring land into their game. It's a way for people to be an investor as well as a player. You get some advantages in the game often. So very exciting. And I'm super keen also to find out what that's going to look like.
Let's not hype this too far, about like land gameplay. Let's stay focused on the TGE first. So yes, guys, this was everything I wanted to tell you about the news we got on the TGE. Let me know it down in the comments below what you think. Please, your honest, full opinion. I'll make sure to answer each and every comment we get there.
Well, Dabuddah, here's your response. Awesome content, brother. That was great. That was a treat. I'm also looking forward to this Wild Forest TGE. I think the land gameplay is also a nice little tidbit to throw in there at the end. But like you said, keep it calm. Ball flach halten, as we'd say in Germany, and we're gonna make sure to keep you guys updated on what's going on with Wild Forest, all these Ronin games with all these amazing creators. So let's keep it going. The Ronin effect is real. Thank you guys for coming out. It was another awesome afternoon, and we will talk very soon. See you on the next episode.